baking hot here, as per the usual. Lyria, Vern, you doing okay?
I'm melting. Whew, I got sweat coming out of places I didn't even know I had. Man, even the shade's sweltering.
This place is perfect. Here, the heat will act as tinder to the fire element and allow its power to blaze forth. Girl in blue, the time is ripe! Summon the Colossus!
On it. Colossus, can you hear me?
Titan clad in steel etern, in thee shall sacred fire burn!
Was that it?
Mm-hmm. All done?
Well, that was no big deal. Still better than a life-threatening sitch, though. Knock on wood.
Captain, over here. Time for bath time with sister. None of that coddling, Narmaya, really. Thanks to Grimnir's magic, I've never felt more alive. Come on, Jita. Gran struck out first so you could get some rest. If the captain's not at 100, neither's the crew. I promise, guys, I'm as good as new.
You went to hell and back. Scars aren't just skin deep, Jita. Rest.
Eustace, you too? Oh, you all are a bunch of big worrywarts. That's only because you're our precious little captain. Now, to the hot springs. This could have been my life. Huh? Wait, but I don't need a bath!
I appreciate your stepping in, Eustace. That Jita, she'd work herself to the bone if we let her.
There's virtue in both work and rest. And I wanted to talk.
About Rayan, I presume? She also has my hair standing on end.
What do you mean?
She's basically a ghost, Catalina. An entity fabricated from stories and enigma. Untouchable. Untraceable.
She said she was from Gran and Jita's hometown, that she met them long ago. I asked around. Not one person on Sinkenstill recalls her past. Couldn't even tell me when she moved in.
We're talking about Beelzebub here, one of the craftiest entities ever to exist. Do you honestly believe he'd borrow something from a child, only to have it slip his mind? Perhaps there's a thread of truth in her tale, but she certainly hasn't shown us the whole picture.
What proof is there she isn't in league with Beelzebub? With the world how it is, we have to believe everyone guilty until proven innocent.
It's true. We have no proof of Rayan's identity or her motives. But Gran and Jita seem to trust her. And perhaps this is naive, but I do too. I just can't sense anything sinister about her.
May I interject? Sorry, dears. I was passing by and happened to overhear.
Of course, Ladiva. Your input is always appreciated.
Rayan is quite the conundrum, isn't she? But perhaps you should be focusing not on what we don't know about her, but on what we do.
And what's that?
The captains let her onto the ship. Doesn't that make her part of the crew?
That's no guarantee.
And didn't Gran and Jita take to her right away? Sometimes, Eustace, it's important to judge people not with the mind, but with the heart.
Gran and Jita have never led us astray. Why doubt them now?
Very well. If Catalina accepts her, then so do I.
Now, mind you, I'm not saying throw all caution to the wind, but let's keep our suspicions to ourselves, at least for the time being. Is that all right, Eustace?
Understood.
Answer me! Leviathan!
Keeper of the stormy sea, sacred water course through thee!
Wait, that's it?
That's what we said the first time. Hey, Windy, sure you're restoring elements and not just putting on a light show?
Oh, ye of little faith. Can't you feel the currents of water and fire right themselves? Hear their jangles soften to sweet music.
Well, my connection with Leviathan's letting me sense that the water is more serene? Like it's got a benevolent mind.
That's exactly it! I knew you'd understand. Well, shall we go? Earth and wind await!
Halfway there. Shops! Shops galore! We're gonna get through my shopping list faster than you can say retail therapy! Oh, you're right. Look at all these stores. Would take the whole day just to go through each one. Shh! You hear that? That's the sound of Eustace not telling me what to do! Get serious! No fun allowed! Mission, mission, mission! Making him ship sit was the best decision ever! It's just us girls and Gran. We're gonna shop till we drop. You're not serious.
I'm not sure retail therapy is the best way to cope with a murderous astral hovering over our heads.
Rayan, dear, is this your first time to Auguste?
It's my second time. But my first visit was long ago. The towns and cities were a lot smaller then. And emptier. I was on the lookout for shops I'd been to, but I think they're all gone.
Well, what say we make some new memories?
I say that sounds wonderful.
So, was your first visit to Auguste when you were a kid?
Actually, I was with my crew.
Your crew?
Oh, did I say my crew? Silly me. I mean, a crew that I begged a ride off of. Ooh, look at all this weird stuff. What is it with Auguste and sharks, am I right? You know how we say it rains cats and dogs? Well, in Auguste, it rains sharks! Literally! Was that before or after the zombies? Zombies?
I think it's time we shopped for food. Bee, would you be a dear and flit around for souvenirs? And take Rayan with you. It's not every day we come to Auguste. Find something lovely to commemorate the occasion.
Treasure Hunter B reporting for duty! Let's go!
Was that a good idea?
I'm sorry, sweetie. I know. These are dangerous times. But that's why we have to hang on to every fleeting moment of happiness. Rayan isn't a fighter. She's not war-hardened. I don't want to scare her.
Ladiva,
You also have your doubts, right? About who Rayan really is.
I got the goods, I got the loot! This confectionaries box? Zeta's gonna turn green with envy!
this may be our last shopping trip for a while, so it's good we got everything we needed, and then some.
What is going on here?
Yeah, Eustace! Shouldn't you be back at the ship?
Yeah, and so should you. I was sure something had happened. In war, 1 minute can be the difference between life and death. Gran, Ladiva, I expected more from you.
Sorry, Eustace. We had so much fun taking in the sights, we lost track of time. Now, let's make a beeline for the ship right away.
Hey, it's my fault Eustace is upset, right? You guys were just showing me around.
Rayan, can I ask you something?
Shoot.
It's about the conversation we had earlier.
Oh, which one?
The one where you mentioned a crew? You know, the one that brought you to Auguste. As far as I know, only 2 crews have touched down in Zinkenstill. Mine and my dad's.
Whoa, 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 hold on. If I sailed with your dad, wouldn't that make me like, I don't know, old?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it would, wouldn't it? Sorry to bring up such a weird topic. Come on, we should get back to the Grand Cipher.
Maiden of the petal fair, to sacred earth thy flesh be heir! Great. That takes care of Earth.
At this rate, we'll have the angels back in no time.
Ha! For Grimnir, there is no task too great to handle. Failure is not in my dictionary.
So it's just wind left.
There's Colossus for fire, Leviathan for water, and Yggdrasil for earth. Tiamat's wind, but she was the guardian of Port Breeze.
And with Port Breeze destroyed,
I will wear the mantle of the wind's primal. Yes, we'll have to sail to where the island stood.
I can't believe it. Did Port Breeze really sink?
Oh, honey, I wish it weren't true, but it's like it never even existed.
there's just one glimmer of light in all this. The descent of the island was gradual. People had time to escape.
My heart goes out to the refugees. I wish we could offer them aid, but it would take weeks, maybe months, to effect anything meaningful. Lucilius must take first priority.
There's no time to waste then. We need to neutralize Lucilius, so we can help Port Breeze rebuild.
We're in dire straits. This new astral makes Beelzebub seem like a white-gloved gentleman.
Rosetta!
Oh, Queen of Roses fair. We've not yet met in this world, but may I just say, your coming is as spring's blush-warming winter's gray, or sable night glowing before the break of day.
And you are? I think I understand the situation, though I'm having a harder time believing it. I'll continue watching over this region. Stay safe out there. Please.
I'll keep them safe.
Well, Rosetta, see you again soon.
Wait, you're...
Huh?
Why are you here? And why do you look like that? No, I understand. Sometimes the skies truly have a cruel sense of humor. Take care. May your choice bring happiness to the captains.
Port Breeze. It's really gone.
Girl in blue, there will be time to grieve. But before we can look at the past, we must tend to the future. Can you feel it? Tiamat's power. She left it here. For us.
All right, Windy. We're ready.
Breeze of beginnings, sail us through the night, that we may be baptized in tomorrow's light!
Are we good now?
Not yet. I may be a god of war, a disciple of wind, but there's a vital component to Tiamat's power which I lack. That's faith. Faith is like a great oak you nurture. You must water it, care for it little by little, day by day, until it grows big enough to shelter you. Tiamat spent epochs among the people of Port Breeze, bolstered by their devotion. Even for a primal of my level, without time, her wind will prove too much for me to control.
That's why we needed primals contracted to islands. 'Cause they live with people.
So, what now? Back on Sinkinstill, you seemed pretty sure you could do this.
You must defeat me, singularities.
Say what?
Just as the feathers conferred power on the island primals, I was invested with control over the four elements. Though I can't replace Tiamat, I can proctor the trial of the Primarchs. If you prevail, causality will look to the Primarchs to grant you benediction. And when the angels are found missing, they'll be reinstated. There was always the possibility we'd fail to gather four primals of power. You didn't think I'd fail to devise a backup plan, did you?
But we can't...
Oh, don't look so sad, Singularity. Even if you defeat me, I won't disappear. Would be a poorly thought out trial then, wouldn't it? I must ask that you lay it all on the line. You'll be braving the full might of an angel.
Well, crew, what say we get cracking?
All right, Grimnir. No holds barred.
Come! Face the war god! The mad cyclone! Grimnir! Mortals, test your hearts against storm and spear! Now be fearless into the storm and earn the blessing of angel and war god alike!
Pay attention.
Come, you battalion! Let thy ringing steel speak thy will to the heavens! I see thy mark. Well struck, I see that. Oh, damn! Canst thou roar louder than the tempest? And away again. Wings of the Primarch fall. Unleash thy hidden power!
Spike and wind energy! Grimnir's not playing around!
Teach the final trial. Stay thy course and win victory's yours! Virgin wings and douse hellfire! Adieu! Terminal vortex!
Clearing away! No mercy!
Say your last prayers.
Well done. Now off where?
Quest clear.
Almost there.
And you're supposed to be the god of war.
Well done, Singularities. And you mortals. Your might towers even to the threshold of heaven.
So, the angel's back or what? I'm not hearing any fanfares.
Finally, we're gonna meet Sandalphon. I'm shaking. It's like reuniting with an old friend.
It's weird, but hearing his name makes me want coffee. With extra sugar and milk.
Same. I'm not usually a coffee person, but there's something different about his. The aroma is magical.
Nothing's happening.
Grimnir? Is there maybe a little tiny itty-bitty chance that we might have screwed up?
No, that's impossible. The Primarch's powers were unleashed on the skies. I felt them.
Then why?
It's my fault.
Rayan?
Grimnir, you probably had an inkling already.
I did. I can feel it, because I've been blessed by the Primarchs. Her causality, it's not normal. It surpasses even the angels. Now come clean. Just who are you?
Think of me as,
the incarnation of chaos. A cage around this world. As long as I'm here, the Supreme Primarch Sandalphon will never be able to return.
Then you are working for Beelzebub.
No, I'm not. I have my own mission, and he took the one thing I need to fulfill it. That's why I came with you. But now, I'm not so sure I want to see this through.
Rayan, what are you talking about?
Let's go back to Zinkenstill. There's a place I want you to see. Once we're there, I'll tell you everything. No more lies about me or my purpose.